is a message that has the power to transform your life. It is simple yet profound. It is available to all, yet most people will miss it. Why? Because they are too busy, too distracted, or too caught up in fear and limitation to hear it. But you have the chance to receive it, to embrace it, to let it shape the way you move through the world. This message is not just words. It is a truth that, when understood, can unlock doors you never imagined possible. And today, I am going to share it with you. Your thoughts are the foundation upon which your entire life is built. Every experience, every outcome, and every emotion you feel begins as a thought in your mind. The way you think shapes your reality, whether you are aware of it or not. Your mind is like a garden. And the thoughts you plant today will grow into the experiences of tomorrow. If you plant seeds of love, abundance, and joy, you will cultivate a life filled with positivity and success. But if you allow seeds of doubt, fear, and limitation to take root, they will grow into obstacles and struggles. Many people go through life without realizing the immense power their thoughts hold. They believe that life happens to them, that they are at the mercy of circumstances beyond their control. But the truth is, life happens through them. Every thought you think is a form of energy, and that energy creates ripples that shape the events, relationships, and opportunities that come your way. When you shift your thinking, you shift your life. Think about the most successful and fulfilled people in the world. They did not achieve their dreams by focusing on what was impossible or allowing self-doubt to control them. They built their success in their minds first. They saw themselves thriving, achieving, and growing before it became their reality. They nurtured thoughts of confidence, faith, and determination, which created the foundation for their success. Likewise, if you fill your mind with thoughts of lack, worry, and limitation, you will unknowingly create those very conditions in your life. The subconscious mind is always listening, absorbing everything you tell it. It does not differentiate between truth and fiction. It simply accepts what you repeatedly affirm. If you constantly say to yourself, "I'm not good enough, I never get lucky," or "things never work out for me," your subconscious mind will accept these statements as instructions. It will shape your actions, emotions, and circumstances to match the negative beliefs you have programmed into it. But the good news is, just as negative thoughts shape your life, so do positive ones. Imagine waking up each morning and telling yourself, "I am capable, strong, and worthy of success." Imagine reinforcing the belief that the universe is supporting you, that opportunities are always flowing your way, and that you have everything within you to create a beautiful life. Over time, these thoughts become your reality. You begin to take actions that align with them. You start attracting people, experiences, and circumstances that reflect this new way of thinking. One of the most powerful ways to harness the creative energy of your thoughts is through affirmations. Affirmations are positive, present-tense statements that reprogram your subconscious mind for success, love, and abundance. When you repeatedly affirm things like, "I am deserving of happiness," "I am always in the right place at the right time," or "everything is working out for my highest good," you are instructing your mind to align with these truths. The more you affirm, the stronger these beliefs become. Another way to rewire your thinking is by practicing gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant in your life. When you regularly acknowledge the blessings you already have, you train your mind to see more of the good that surrounds you. This shift in perspective changes the way you feel, which in turn changes what you attract into your life. The more you focus on gratitude, the more reasons you will have to be grateful. It is also important to become aware of the thoughts that no longer serve you. Negative thinking patterns are often deeply ingrained, formed through past experiences, societal conditioning, or childhood beliefs. But you are not bound by them. You have the power to challenge and change any thought that limits you. The next time a thought arises that says, I can't do this, or I am not good enough, pause and ask yourself, is this absolutely true? Where did this belief come from? What if I chose a different thought instead? By questioning your limiting beliefs, you take away their power. Your thoughts influence not only your personal success, but also your relationships. If you constantly expect the worst from people, you will notice behaviors that confirm those expectations. But if you choose to see the good in others, to believe in kindness and connection, you will attract more meaningful, fulfilling relationships into your life. The energy you put out is the energy you receive in return. Your health, too, is a reflection of your thinking. When you live in a state of constant stress, fear, or resentment, your body absorbs that energy. Negative thoughts weaken the immune system, increase tension, and contribute to illness. On the other hand, thoughts of love, peace, and healing create a harmonious environment within the body. Countless studies have shown the powerful connection between the mind and physical well-being. The more you cultivate positive, loving thoughts, the healthier and more vibrant you become. There is nothing in this world more powerful than a mind that is aligned with possibility. When you choose to think in a way that supports your highest potential, life responds in extraordinary ways. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your reality. Every day, you have the opportunity to think thoughts that uplift, so choose wisely. Choose thoughts that build you up rather than tear you down. Choose to see opportunities instead of obstacles. Choose to believe in your worth, your dreams, and your ability to create the life you desire. Because what you think today will shape the life you live tomorrow. The present moment is the only place where life truly exists. Yet most people spend their days lost in the past or anxious about the future, missing the incredible power that lies in the now. When you fully embrace the present, you open yourself to a world of peace, joy, and limitless potential. But so many of us struggle to stay here. We replay old memories, analyze past mistakes, or worry about what's ahead, believing that happiness exists somewhere other than where we are. Easy to get caught up in the idea that things will be better once you reach a certain point, once you achieve that goal, meet the right person, or overcome a challenge. But life does not exist in the past or the future. Life is happening now. And if you are not present, you are missing it. The mind has a way of pulling you in different directions. It reminds you of regrets, of things you should have done differently. It makes you anxious about the future, convincing you that you must control every outcome. But in reality, the only moment you ever have control over is this one. When you center yourself in the now, you reclaim your power. Think about how much energy is wasted dwelling on things that cannot be changed. The past is already written, yet people carry its weight every single day. They replay painful experiences, holding on to guilt, anger, or sadness. But no amount of revisiting the past can change it. What can change is how you move forward. The moment you accept what was and release the need to relive it, you free yourself. You give yourself permission to create something new, rather than being defined by what has been. Likewise, the future is a place filled with uncertainty. No one can predict what will happen next. Yet so many people live in a constant state of worry about things that may never even occur. The truth is, most of the fears we hold are illusions. Scenarios created in the mind that have no real existence. And when you spend too much time fearing the future, you rob yourself of the beauty that exists in the present. One of the greatest gifts of living in the now is the peace it brings. When you stop resisting the present, you find a deep sense of calm. You no longer need to control everything. You simply allow life to unfold, trusting that each moment is exactly as it should be. This doesn't mean you stop striving for growth or ignore your goals. It means you embrace where you are, knowing that this moment is the stepping stone to the next. Think about the times in your life when you were truly present. Maybe it was during a walk in nature, watching a sunset, or laughing with a loved one. In those moments, there was no worry about yesterday or tomorrow. There was only a feeling of being, of experiencing life in its purest form. This is the state in which joy thrives. When you are fully immersed in the present, even the simplest things become extraordinary. Living in the now also allows you to listen to yourself, to others, and to the world around you. Too often people are so distracted by their thoughts that they fail to truly hear. They rush through conversations already thinking about what they will say next. They miss the beauty in the details, the wisdom in silence. But when you are present, you become fully engaged. You hear not just with your ears, but with your heart. You connect on a deeper level because you are there, not lost in thought, but truly experiencing life as it unfolds. Your body, too, thrives when you live in the present. Stress, which is often caused by dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, creates tension, illness, and exhaustion. But when you release the weight of time and simply exist in the now, your body relaxes. Your breathing slows, your muscles loosen, and your mind becomes clear. This is why practices like meditation and mindfulness are so powerful. They bring you back to this moment where healing and renewal take place. The present moment is also where opportunities arise. When you are too focused on what's ahead, you may miss the doors opening right in front of you. Sometimes the answers you seek are not in the future, but in this very moment. When you quiet the mind and allow yourself to be fully present, you create space for clarity, for inspiration, for the right path to reveal itself. You may wonder, how do I stay present when life is so chaotic? The answer is simple: practice. Being present is a skill that must be cultivated. It begins with awareness, recognizing when your mind is wandering and gently bringing it back to the now. You can start by focusing on your breath, feeling the rise and fall of your chest, noticing the sensations in your body. You can practice gratitude, shifting your attention to what is beautiful in this moment. You can engage fully in whatever you are doing, whether it's eating, walking, or having a conversation, without distractions or divided attention. The more you practice presence, the more natural it becomes. Over time, you will find that you worry less, stress less, and experience life more fully. You will begin to see the world with new eyes, not as a place to escape from or control, but as a beautiful unfolding of moments, each one filled with potential. Right now, in this very moment, you are alive. That alone is a miracle. This moment holds everything you need: peace, joy, and infinite possibility. Do not wait for the future to bring you happiness. Do not let the past keep you stuck. Everything you have ever longed for exists now. And the moment you embrace it, you will realize that this is where life has always been waiting for you. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. It has the ability to heal, transform, and restore even the deepest wounds. Whether emotional, physical, or spiritual, every form of healing begins with love. It is the energy that connects all living beings, the force that nurtures and brings light into the darkest places. But so often people seek healing in external things, temporary distractions, validation from others, or material success, without realizing that the key to true healing has been within them all along. Love is the answer, and it always has been. When you look at the pain that people carry, whether from heartbreak, loss, or self-doubt, you will find that at the root of it all is a need for love. So many people grow up believing they are not enough, that they must prove their worth, that they must earn love. But love is not something to be earned. It is something to be recognized because it already exists within you. The moment you remember this truth, healing begins. Self-love is the foundation of all healing. Without it, no amount of external love can fill the void inside. When you love yourself, you treat yourself with kindness, patience, and forgiveness. You no longer criticize yourself harshly or carry guilt over past mistakes. You begin to speak to yourself the way you would speak to a dear friend, with encouragement, understanding, and compassion. The words you say to yourself become healing affirmations rather than wounds that deepen your pain. Loving yourself also means listening to your heart, honoring your needs, and allowing yourself to rest when you are tired. It means letting go of toxic relationships, setting healthy boundaries, and refusing to accept anything less than the love and respect you deserve. Healing begins when you recognize that you are worthy of love simply because you exist. Love does not just heal the heart, it also heals the body. Many physical illnesses are tied to unresolved emotional pain, stress, and negative energy stored in the body. When you choose love, when you let go of anger, resentment, and fear, you create space for healing. The body responds to love. Cells regenerate, stress levels decrease, and the immune system strengthens when you exist in a state of love rather than fear. This is why forgiveness is one of the most powerful acts of healing. Holding on to anger and resentment only poisons your own heart. It does not harm the other person, it only keeps you in pain. But when you choose to forgive, not for their sake, but for yours, you free yourself from the burden of the past. Forgiveness does not mean excusing what happened or forgetting the pain. It means choosing to release it so that it no longer controls you. It is an act of love, and it is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. Love also has the power to heal relationships. When conflicts arise, when misunderstandings create distance, the solution is always love. Love listens. Love understands. Love chooses patience over pride, kindness over ego. When you approach others with love rather than judgment, you create a space for healing, for connection, for deeper understanding. Even in the most difficult relationships, love can create miracles. Sometimes this means loving from a distance, choosing peace over chaos. Other times, it means having the courage to open your heart, to communicate honestly, and to see the humanity in the other person. Love is not about control or possession. It is about acceptance, about allowing people to be who they are while holding space for healing and growth. Beyond personal healing, love has the power to heal the world. Imagine a world where people led with love rather than fear, where kindness replaced cruelty, where compassion replaced indifference. Every act of love, no matter how small, sends out ripples that touch the lives of others. A kind word, a gentle smile, a moment of understanding, these simple acts carry immense power. They remind people that love exists, that they are seen, that they matter. Healing begins with each of us. When we cultivate love within ourselves, we naturally share it with others. And the more love we put into the world, the more healing takes place. We may not be able to control everything that happens around us, but we can choose how we respond. We can choose love over fear, hope over despair, and kindness over judgment. Love is the energy that created you, the force that sustains you, and the key to everything you seek. No matter what has happened in your past, no matter what pain you have endured, love is always available to you. It is within you, waiting to be embraced. When you choose love, when you embody it, live it, and share it, you become a source of healing, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you. Love has no limits, no conditions. It does not run out or fade away. It is infinite, eternal, and ever present. And the moment you open your heart to it, healing begins. Life is a journey of growth, change, and transformation. Along the way, we collect experiences, relationships, beliefs, and habits that shape who we are. Some of these things uplift us, helping us become the best version of ourselves, while others weigh us down, keeping us stuck in cycles of pain, doubt, and limitation. One of the most powerful acts of self-love and healing is learning to let go of what no longer serves you. Letting go does not mean failure or defeat. It means choosing freedom. It means releasing the burdens, attachments, and patterns that no longer contribute to your well-being. So many people hold on to things long past their expiration date, relationships that drain them, thoughts that limit them, and past experiences that still haunt them. But when you cling to what no longer serves you, you make it impossible for new blessings to enter your life. Letting go is an act of trust. It is a declaration to the universe that you are ready for something better. One of the hardest things to release is the past. We replay old memories, dwell on mistakes, and hold on to regrets as if they define us. But the past is gone. It has no power except the power you give it. When you hold on to past pain, you keep yourself trapped in a story that no longer exists. You relive old wounds instead of allowing them to heal. Forgiveness is the key to releasing the past. Not just forgiveness for others, but forgiveness for yourself. You did the best you could with the knowledge and understanding you had at the time. Now it is time to move forward. Another thing that no longer serves you is self-doubt. So many people allow fear and insecurity to hold them back from living the life they truly desire. They question their worth, their abilities, and their potential. But self-doubt is a lie. It is a story that was likely planted in your mind long ago by others who are projecting their own limitations onto you. You are capable, powerful, and worthy of everything you dream of. The moment you decide to let go of self-doubt, you create space for confidence, clarity, and action. Toxic relationships are another weight that must be released. Not everyone who enters your life is meant to stay. Some people come as lessons, and when their lesson is complete, it is okay to let them go. Holding onto relationships that drain you, disrespect you, or make you feel unworthy only keeps you from experiencing the love and connections you truly deserve. You do not have to explain yourself, and you do not need permission. If a relationship no longer nourishes your soul, it is time to move on. Limiting beliefs are silent obstacles that keep you stuck in the same patterns. These are the thoughts that tell you, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve happiness, or things will never change. These beliefs are not facts. They are just thoughts you have repeated so often that they feel true. But you have the power to change them. You can replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Instead of, I'm not enough, you can affirm, I am more than enough. Instead of, I'll never be successful, you can declare, success flows easily to me. The moment you shift your beliefs, your reality begins to shift as well. Old habits and routines that no longer serve you must also be released. We are creatures of habit, but not all habits support our growth. Perhaps you have patterns that keep you in a cycle of stress, procrastination, or unhealthy choices. Maybe you find yourself stuck in routines that bring no joy or fulfillment. Recognize that you have the power to create new habits, ones that support your dreams, nourish your well-being, and bring you peace. Let go of what drains you and embrace what uplifts you. Letting go also means surrendering control. So many people carry anxiety and stress because they are trying to control everything, outcomes, people, situations. But control is an illusion. The more you try to control, the more you suffer. Peace comes when you trust that life is unfolding exactly as it should. When you release the need to force things, you make space for the universe to work in your favor. You allow miracles to happen. The process of letting go is not always easy. Sometimes it feels like loss. Sometimes it feels like uncertainty. But trust that what is meant for you will never pass you by. When you let go of what no longer serves you, you create room for what is truly meant for you: love, joy, success, and inner peace. You are not losing anything. You are making space for something greater. Letting go is not a one-time event. It is a practice. It is something you must choose daily. Each morning, remind yourself, I release what no longer serves me. I welcome what is meant for me. The more you let go, the lighter you become. And when you finally release what has been holding you back, you will realize that you were never truly trapped. The door was always open. You just had to walk through it. Your thoughts are the seeds you plant in the garden of your life. Every day, with every thought you think and every emotion you feel, you are watering those seeds. The more attention you give to something, the more it grows. This is the simple but profound truth of life. What you focus on expands. If you focus on problems, they multiply. If you focus on possibilities, they expand. If you dwell on what's missing, you will experience more lack. But if you place your attention on gratitude, you will attract more to be grateful for. Life responds to your focus, shaping itself around the energy you project. Your mind is a powerful tool, and where you direct it determines the reality you create. Many people unknowingly focus on what they don't want. They say, I don't want to be broke, I don't want to be alone, or I don't want to fail. But the universe does not recognize the word don't. It only registers the subject of your focus. So when you keep thinking about being broke, being alone, or failing, you unknowingly attract more of those experiences into your life. Instead, shift your focus to what you do want. Say, I am open to abundance. I am attracting loving relationships. Or, success flows effortlessly to me. When you make this shift, your energy changes and life begins to align with your new focus. Your emotions are a guide to what you're focusing on. If you feel stressed, fearful, or frustrated, it means your mind is stuck on something negative. But if you feel joyful, peaceful, and inspired, your focus is in the right place. Pay attention to how you feel, because your emotions will always reveal where your energy is flowing. If you catch yourself dwelling on negativity, gently shift your focus. Ask yourself, what is good in this moment? What can I appreciate right now? Even in difficult times, there is always something to be grateful for. And the more you focus on gratitude, the more reasons you will find to be grateful. Your focus not only shapes your thoughts and emotions, but also influences your actions. When you focus on fear, you hesitate. When you focus on doubts, you hold yourself back. But when you focus on confidence and success, you take inspired action. Imagine two people, one who constantly thinks, I'll never succeed, and another who believes, I am capable of achieving anything. Who do you think will take more action? Who will keep going even when faced with obstacles? The one who focuses on success. The mind follows focus, and the body follows the mind. If you want different results, you must first change what you focus on. Relationships are also shaped by focus. If you constantly notice what's wrong in a relationship, you will only see flaws. But if you focus on the good, the kindness, the connection, the moments of love, those aspects will grow. This doesn't mean ignoring problems, but it does mean choosing where to place your energy. Relationships thrive when attention is given to love, appreciation, and understanding. The more you focus on what's beautiful, the more beauty you will experience. Even your physical health is influenced by focus. If you constantly think about illness, you may find yourself feeling worse. But if you focus on well-being, vitality, and strength, your body will respond positively. Science has shown that the mind and body are deeply connected. Thoughts of stress and worry weaken the immune system, while thoughts of love, peace, and joy support healing. By choosing to focus on health and wellness, you set the foundation for a strong and vibrant body. Your focus is like a magnet, pulling in experiences that match its energy. This is why it is so important to guard your thoughts and be intentional with your attention. Instead of focusing on problems, focus on solutions. Instead of focusing on what you lack, focus on what you have. Instead of focusing on fear, focus on love. The more you practice this shift, the more natural it becomes. It's not about ignoring reality or pretending challenges don't exist. It's about choosing how you respond. You always have the power to shift your focus. Even in difficult moments, you can decide where to place your attention. Will you focus on the setback, or will you focus on the lesson? Will you dwell in frustration, or will you move forward with hope? The choice is yours. Every moment of every day, you are shaping your future with your focus. What you focus on expands. So choose wisely. Focus on love. Focus on abundance. Focus on peace. Focus on joy. As you do, life will reflect these energies back to you in ways more beautiful than you can imagine. There is a power within you that is greater than any challenge, any setback, and any obstacle you have ever faced. You may not always feel it, but it is there, waiting for you to recognize it. You are more powerful than you know. The moment you begin to embrace this truth, your entire life will change. Many people go through life feeling small, believing they are at the mercy of circumstances, luck, or the opinions of others. But the truth is, you were never meant to live in fear or doubt. You were created with strength, wisdom, and the ability to shape your own reality. The greatest limitations you face are not the ones imposed by the world, but the ones you place on yourself. If you believe you are weak, you will act as if you are. If you believe you are powerful, you will step into your greatness. Your thoughts hold immense power. Every belief you carry shapes your experience. If you constantly tell yourself that you are not good enough, that life is hard, that success is out of reach, then those beliefs become your reality. But the moment you choose to see yourself as capable, worthy, and strong, everything begins to shift. You do not need permission to be powerful. You only need to claim it. You have the power to change your life at any moment. No matter where you have been, no matter what mistakes you have made, you can decide right now to choose a different path. Every great success story begins with someone who refused to give up, someone who believed in themselves even when no one else did. That same power exists in you. You can rise above your past. You can overcome the doubts that try to hold you back. You can create a future filled with joy, success, and fulfillment. You are powerful because you have the ability to choose. You can choose your thoughts, your actions, and your responses. You can choose to see yourself as a victim, or you can choose to see yourself as a creator of your destiny. The moment you take responsibility for your life, you take back your power. You no longer wait for things to change. You make them change. You no longer wait for someone to save you. You save yourself. Your words carry power. The way you speak about yourself and your life shapes the energy you bring into the world. If you constantly say, "I can't," "I'm not good enough," or "nothing ever works out for me," you reinforce those beliefs. But if you affirm, "I am strong, I am capable, and opportunities flow to me effortlessly," you align yourself with those truths. Speak words of power, and you will become powerful. Your emotions are powerful indicators of your inner state. When you feel fear, doubt, or anger, it is a sign that you are out of alignment with your true power. But you are never stuck in those feelings. You can shift your energy at any moment. You can choose to focus on gratitude instead of worry, on love instead of fear, on faith instead of doubt. Your emotions do not control you, you control them. You are powerful because you have resilience. You have survived every challenge life has thrown at you, every heartbreak, every disappointment, every loss. You are still here. That means you are stronger than you think. Even in your weakest moments, there is a part of you that refuses to give up. That is your power. That is the light within you that cannot be extinguished. You are powerful because you have the ability to create. Your dreams, your ideas, your passions, these are not random. They were placed inside you for a reason. You have gifts to share with the world. You have talents that no one else can bring in the way that you do. Never underestimate the impact you can make. Whether it is through your words, your work, or your kindness, you have the ability to change lives, including your own. You do not need to wait until you feel ready to step into your power. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to have all the answers. You simply need to trust yourself. The power you seek is already within you. It has been there all along. You only need to claim it. Stand tall, speak with confidence, walk as if you are already the person you dream of becoming. Because you are. The world is waiting for you to recognize your strength, to embrace your potential, to step into the greatness that has always been yours. You are more powerful than you know. And the moment you believe that, nothing will ever be the same again.